My name is Tamara Robson. I'd like to tell you how I met Kevin. My husband and I were trying to sell our townhouse, and we were having a really tough time. My husband had lost his job, and so selling the townhouse was pretty important to us. We'd hired a fella to come in, and we were very disappointed. We asked him, because we were, really worried about the sale, if he could sell it fast and, just get in there and do what he needed to do. And of course, we're not professionals and we weren't, knowledgeable about what we needed. And so he came in, he took pictures, and, my husband and I were not happy with the pictures. And, but it was like 2 or 3 months anyways, and we still hadn't sold our townhouse. And, I happened to be home one afternoon when Kevin came, and instead of leaving a card, he actually knocked on the door, introduced himself, and he explained to me what it was that he could offer as a service. And with the other real estate agents, it just seemed to be like a cold sale. They didn't really seem to be interested in what my husband and I really wanted or what we needed at the time, even though we had explained to them that it was kind of a rush sale. But I would have to say that I was kind of leery about hiring Kevin, even though, he'd been into the house and everything. And I talked to my husband about it. I said, I think this guy would be really great. He was very personable and he was friendly, and, and I didn't feel, that he was, gonna do a bad job like the last one did. And so when he came in and explained everything, like all of his services, everything that he offered, as far as like, trying to get us a good price for our townhouse, he came in and he showed us like how to rearrange the furniture so it was better. There was all kinds of things that he did right away that, we were like very impressed with. And like, again, we were impressed with Kevin himself. Like, he was very, friendly. The kids liked him, so, I mean, he was funny, like, and he would, come in and just make us feel at ease, even though it was our place. And, and the sale was like really quick. I think from the time that we listed, I think it was like very, very quick. I think it was like 3 weeks. And actually, Kevin gave us the best deal because we didn't even have time to buy a new place, and we were so impressed that we have recommended Kevin to all of our friends, family, anybody we know, that's looking for a real estate. Say, hey, you got to talk to this guy Kevin we know. He's really great, and then we kind of tell him a little bit about the services that he offers, and the kind of way he sort of makes you feel comfortable. And I think probably the biggest thing about Kevin was that even though he started off as just our real estate agent, like we think of him more as like a friend of the family now. He sends us a newsletter. He sends us birthday cards, which I think is pretty amazing. I mean, I don't even get birthday cards from some of my friends, so I think that's pretty impressive as far as somebody that just came in and sold our house for us. So and the newsletter is really informative and keeps us kind of up to date with what Kevin's doing, what kind of services he's offering. So when we do want to say, hey, this guy we know is doing these really neat things with, being a real estate agent. So it's really great, and it keeps us in touch with Kevin too, so we kind of know what he's up to and what he's been doing and so on. So yeah, I would recommend Kevin to just about anybody I would come across at this point. So